Just want to make sure we're rolling on that. Okay, I think we are live officially on YouTube as well. Awesome. Well, I'm gonna make an intro. If you're here and you like the Loon Animals, if you like what we do, make sure you're subscribed. That's very, very, very important so you see future lives and posts, which we're working on the main channel video right now, which will be different than most things. Let me put my finger right now. That's fine. Alright. What's up, cool kid? We're going to start very, very, very shortly. Okay. We'll do one thing and then we will be ready to rock. Okay. Well, we got a fan now. Nice and useful. I know, this is probably the... not what you expected. I'm gonna just pop in here, really close to the camera, in just one moment. Okay, let's do this right here. Hope this works and doesn't kick that off. If so, we'll fix it. Please, fingers crossed. We're good. Where did you find the balloon dog neon sign? The balloon dog neon sign was actually a mom find. So my mom found that at, man, that's a good question. I would have to ask her. I think Michael's, one of those stores, Michael's or Home Goods or one of those stores. I know it was one of those discount stores. All right, guys, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We are going to be, oh, the keyframes. Hold on. Is the connection good for you guys? And YouTube, lower music. I know, cool kid. Music's too loud. Until I pull it up here. Just tell me in the chat if the YouTube live is streaming smoothly. That's all I care about. It says stream health poor. Currently keyframes are not being sent often enough. Yes, good. Okay. Alright, we'll keep it rolling until it's not. But we're good. Alton Tower Theme Park. Thank you for loving the videos. I love that you love the videos. Okay. And I should just have to do this. And then we are... Wait, let me... We are live. Officially. It's official. Hold on. We're live everywhere. Ah! Scary. Actually. There we go. Yeah, that's what I want. Alright. We are official. Set up. Took way longer than I thought. It took like... It always takes like 30 minutes to get this thing going. Okay. But we're here. Alright, there's that. Okay. I'm going to try not to focus too much. I mean, I will. I'll look over at the chat, but I want to talk to you guys straightforward. That's what I'm going to be working on. Looking straight forward. Caitlin, this is not a new hat. I've had it for just a short period of time, but it is officially the only red PE hat. So I feel special. I know. It's the only one in existence so far. And if you want one of these awesome hats, I'll show you guys up close. If you guys want one of these awesome hats, if we have better lighting, you can see. Oh, actually, let me pull this over. There we go. It's backwards for some people, but it is the PE logo, the new Premier Entertainment logo. We're giving away one at theme night. So theme night is the last Friday of the month. And yeah, so that's when we're gonna give away one, if you're interested, because I know people ask about it. All right, let's jump right in. Let's make some balloons. What should we do? We need a warm-up balloon. Yesterday's warm-up balloon was a turtle, which he no longer exists anymore. His life cycle was very, very short, and that's okay. So, what we're gonna be doing, what's up, Brittany? We got Brittany? Okay, everybody behave. Just so you know, Brittany, we're actually, this is funny because this is the first time we're experiencing this. I've actually found the setup, which is not the way I wanted to do it, but we're live on YouTube twice. We're live horizontally, which you're watching right now, Brittany, and then we're actually in the YouTube Shorts. The YouTube Shorts is probably going to be the crazy chat, but it's better to watch. You met Brian at your work? That is exciting. Yeah, we do a lot of company events, which is super cool. Okay, I'm gonna warm up. Let's do this since yesterday we officially announced the spooky season has begun, and I think that's appropriate. We all mostly agreed, that spooky season has begun. So if spooky season has begun, let's warm up with the most appropriate warm-up balloon for the spooky season. Can anybody guess what it's gonna be? Oh, look at that, somebody just said it in chat. Ooh, spooky, I know. Not a ghost. The first person to say something right after I said that thing I said is a pumpkin. Yes, and somebody got it in the YouTube chat. Morning, says he draws big. I'm looking outside. No, it's not the morning. I know it is for you. Okay, let's do a pumpkin. And I had an idea for this one. So I want to not just make a pumpkin because it's kind of, it's literally this. Literally this, if you can see that, yeah. So it's a little pumpkin in Jack's hand. We're going to make that. But we're going to do 3 phases of fun. Oh, also, I forgot to set the timer because we're going to do the same thing we did yesterday. I think that is appropriate. If you want to support the live, you'll actually not only support us, but you'll extend the live. I'm going to set 30 minutes on the timer. And if you support the live, then we'll add time to the timer. If not, we'll have a nice, quick, easy breezy in and out live. Either way, I'm cool with it as long as you guys are cool with it. And don't be a hater. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna go 3 tiers with this pumpkin. We're gonna make a pumpkin for spooky season. If you're just joining us now, yesterday's live, we've all collectively announced that it is spooky season, starting as of yesterday, for the premiere lives at least. 7, so we're gonna make a nice little pumpkin, a squeaky pumpkin, nonetheless. Okay. Oh, hold on, ready? I've been trying to practice my snap pop. Maybe too effective. Maybe too effective. We need a new playlist. If somebody wants to make me a playlist, it has to be from Epidemic Sounds, though. I'm gonna turn this up slightly. Let me know if this is too loud. Just yell at me. You gotta yell over the music. So this is just actually a yellow flower, or flower petals. So we're gonna make this into a pumpkin. How, you may ask? Very carefully. So it might not happen, because it is balloons. Balloons pop. But we're gonna take this, put it under our armpit. I know. I did that the other day. I think it was the most recent, past weekend. I literally had something under my armpit, and they're like, "Oh, now my balloon's gonna stink." I'm like, "Really? Is it that bad?" It was like 100 degrees. So. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. The simplest of all pumpkins you can make out of balloons. It is quite literally just a flower, petal base, and a nice little green stem. How cute. If you want to grab a screenshot of the simple pumpkin to learn how to make it, if you don't know how to make this, I'll teach you. Maybe that's something we'll film tomorrow. No, is the man, the myth, the legend in here? Is he? Brian, are you here? Calling, not all Brians, but calling the Brian, in fact, the balloon guy. Are you here? If not, somebody remind me to film this tomorrow. Thank you. Okay, simplest pumpkin in the world. Now we're gonna take it a step up. Up on, oh, don't need that, sorry, wrong balloon. Take it a step up, even more spooky. We're gonna use this balloon to make it spooky. Who thinks they know exactly what I'm gonna make to make this pumpkin spooky? Anybody? Everybody? No? Nobody. Oh, okay. Even worse. So we're just gonna do these little twists just like that. Actually, I think it's supposed to be 4 twists. Hold on. There's that, and then if I pop this, I got backup, don't worry. There we go. This weird looking balloon is going to go right here. Boop. But we need a little assistance. And that assistance is lots of glue. More specifically, a glue strip. Industrial. Ooh. Fancy. Professional. Okay. We're gonna take this, slap it there. Quite literally slap it there. Nobody's, is it just me or I can't hear him? Is it just Lexi? Chat? Pew. Oh, somebody guessed it. Caitlin guessed it. No fair, you make balloons. Mic check 1 2 3 1 2 3. Type 1 in chat if you can hear me. Oh, John can hear me. Okay, John can hear me. I'm scared. When one person says I can't hear you, my mind automatically goes, huh, this whole live is ruined. Okay, we're good. We're chilling. So it's just Lexi. All right. We'll just leave her be. Leave her be in her own little corner there. It's okay. Cool kid. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you for everybody on YouTube typing 1. I appreciate it. Ghost on a pumpkin, taking it to the next level. May I say, dare I say, the premiere level. Ooh. Actually, I'm going to be honest, we're not there yet. We're not at the premiere level because we have 1 tier to go. And we could probably go even more so than that. But with this pumpkin, we're just going to keep it at 3 tiers. What an odd looking ghost. If you see a ghost that looks like this, that would be spooky. But probably not as spooky as it could be. You have my toddler's full attention. Wow, that's an honor. I'm up there with, Blippi. Or, what's the lady's name? You guys know what I'm talking about. All right, we're already down to 25 minutes in this live. So, if you do want to extend the live, you're going to have to support the live. So it's either going to be a really quick live, or we're going to be on here as long as you guys want. Miss Rachel, that's right. Thank you. So, tier 2 for the pumpkin. Bring it a little closer so you guys can see that. Hopefully. Yes. Sorry, the big cam can't catch the... Get it! Okay, it's going to be a blurry balloon. You know, that's what it looks like in real life. It's blurry. Tier 2. Now, how am I going to take this from tier 2 to tier 3? Ultimately, the premierest of all balloons. If anybody guesses this part, I will be absolutely mind blown. Mindy, are you still here? Calling all Mindy. 1 is the loneliest number in Twitch. Carved pumpkin. Ah, Maddie. You are half correct. I guess there is technically 4 tiers. Alright, let's do tier 3 and then tier 4, because why not? Actually, let's just skip to tier 4. Alright, so what Maddie said was a carved pumpkin, and that is absolutely and utterly the case. But not just one carved pumpkin, we're going to do stacking pumpkins. We're going to stack pumpkins. Why? Because one pumpkin's cool, 2 pumpkins are cooler, and 3 pumpkins, the coolest. Right? What do you think about that? Somebody said add a tree. Let's just go out of left field and add a tree. Oh, hold on. Stay. Guys, I'm working on the snaps. We'll just stick to the easiest methods. Here we go. Oh, I gotta hurry. I want to make at least one cool thing right after this, right after we get warmed up. Goes to the top hat. Ooh, I guess we could go to infinity tiers. But right now, we're gonna go to tier 4 and probably stop there because we have other spooky things to make. We're making stacking pumpkins first and foremost, and then you guys should make some suggestions in the comments because I quite honestly don't know what I want to make. Ooh, somebody said Scarecrow. That's possible. That's really possible. I'm gonna go grab something because there is a Scarecrow that I probably should learn for the spooky season. Let me move over so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. I'm sure somebody's following along. Somebody following along? Yes, no? You got your balloons ready? There we go. First try. Okay. Last little bit of the stacking pumpkins. And then we're going to draw little faces on them. And that will be the extent of the pumpkins tonight. I think we could ask this a lot. The little pumpkins, or not this a lot, but like specifically, but just like a pumpkin. Everybody's like, do a pumpkin. Okay, we did it. Okay, gotta draw these guys a little different. So they're 3 different jack-o'-lanterns. Who actually carves pumpkins every year? Used to, and then I grew out of it. I'm just too impatient for that, I think. You know? I'll do like a simple face. 5 minutes, I'm done. That's me though, personally. Don't be like me. Somebody says, I don't. I feel you. You know, it's one of those things that at the end of the day, I don't want to set time aside to do that. But who knows? Maybe I'll get... Oh, hold on. Maybe I'll get extra in the spooky season this year. Everything just exploded. There we go. We're back. What's the music app you use? It is Epidemic Sound. So it is subscription based because royalty free. But I started making another playlist, so it's a little different and not so techno. I think I put too much techno, like the music. Yeah, no, we gotta get that out of here. Cause it's okay until you're focused on making a balloon, and then you start to have a panic attack because the music makes your mind think it's like on a mission or something. You know what I'm saying? You start seeing, you're like in a tunnel vision. All right, let's finish this guy up. What a warm up. What a warm up. It went from a warm up to quite literally a third of the live. Okay, focused up, well, we got it. I guess I should draw at least that. All right, it's a little jack-o'-lantern. You can see, all stacked up. I think that's pretty sick. What do you guys think? Definitely surprise-worthy. Oh, hold on. Are we good? Pin it for good. What about now? Are we good now? I'm in limbo. And now literally the person that is gonna... Okay, we're good. Stacking pumpkins, boom. Number 1, done. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, let's make one balloon. Man. How am I gonna look at this? See if I can use this guy. I like the Frankenstein idea. I really like the Frankenstein idea. Bah. Nope. Oh, actually. Scarecrow. balloon. Scarecrows are Halloween-y, right? Yay. Okay. It's gotta be a good one though. It's gotta be a good one. Ooh, 18 minutes. This is gonna be something I gotta speedy make. Speedy Gonzalez. I like this. I like this. I was gonna make a different version, but I really like this one because this one's kind of derpy looking, and I think the chat's gonna like the derpy looking balloons. Here we go. Mel says, "Hey, I have that sticker." Where? Which sticker? Oh, the one on the back here? Yeah. No, there was another sticker on here. I was like, okay, yeah, this one. I used to have Peter Griffin writing the what is it? Land Before? No, not Land Before Time. The I don't know what the movie's called, but yeah, one of the dragons. Okay. This is my first time ever making this, so don't judge. Okay, you can, but don't vocalize your judgment, because then I'll cry. Not on live, but after live. Just know, if you judge, I cried. Just kidding. Yesterday was Monday. Today's Tuesday. That means I gotta ask you, how was your Tuesday? If you were here yesterday, I think it was majority of people having good times on Mondays, which is absurd, but it happened. I think I made that backwards. That's okay though. Alright, this is gonna be the Scarecrow. This is the overalls. The start of the overalls. Just so you know. Boop. Put it right there. Look at that. Most convenient spot. Now we're gonna need a little bit of this and a little bit of that. This is gonna be I like this design because one, it's actually super simple. More simple than I anticipated a Scarecrow to be. Mainly because when you do a Scarecrow, you have to do a lot of drawing. And this one kind of gets you out of it. And I think it looks better. I might change it just slightly. I'll do a little Premiere tweak on it. Thank you guys for all the heart me's. That means you're joining the team. And if you already have done that, you got to rejoin the team or it kicks you out. TikTok does, we don't. There we go. We're on a roll with it. We're at the 15-minute warning. 15-minute warning. That means there's only 15 minutes left in this live. This might be a record live. Absolutely. Well, without the accidents where we had to restart it. If you do want to extend the live, all you gotta do is support the live and extend. But if not, we're gonna crank out this balloon and potentially one more. I think I can do one more. That's my mission. At least one more. That's what they all say. Can you make one more? Possibly able to tonight. Oh, great. Not if I do that stuff. And of course I'm making something that I don't already know. Hey, don't go until I say. Okay, well, let's just use a new one. Quicker way. The less resourceful way, but the quicker way, for sure. No, stay! Okay. Now work. Pew. I will say, I was reminded today that we have another Patreon jam this Sunday, which is absolutely bonkers. Normally we do it once a month, but we're doing it dos a month for the Spanish people. Now you know. No, seriously, this is gonna be really fun, but I was like, it's already the next jam. That's crazy. Time flies when you're waiting for a balloon jam. Who's going to be at the balloon jam? I know one person is that's currently in chat. Unless he left. That would be a bummer. I will be, says I. Will you? Says I. Okay. Let's get cooking on this. Now, I'm not too sure how to make the shirt. Whoa, Spanish. It's all you'll get from me. It's the most you'll get. Oh yeah, he will be. Bruce will be. Even though it's going to be your Monday, I was curious if you were going to be able to make it. Mel won't be. That's okay. Hey, at least you're honest. If you won't be, you don't have to be, technically. It's not a requirement, but as I'm going to inhale something. Ah! I almost just passed out on live. No. What was I going to say? You know what, forget it. Okay. Could you imagine me? That's how I go out. Literally, I went into the orthodontist today. I think I don't know. I got new attachments and stuff. Won't explain it, but I think one of the plastic shards just went in my throat. Okay. All right, we're good. We're good. We'll survive. Fingers crossed. All right. Goodness. And how did he go out? On TikTok Live. Final destination. Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's too funny. Alright, that's how that goes. Like that. And once I do this more often, I'll be quicker with it. That's what I'm waiting for, to be quick with this one. Oh no. We'll make one more though. We'll definitely be able to make one more. Okay, alright. Get rid of this. Pew. You have a whole collection of derpy stuff. That's fun. Oh, STL Garbage says hi with a $10 super chat. Holy guacamole. Alright. Hold on. What would that be? Hold on. You just extended the live. W's in chat for STL Garbage. Huge. That means I'll definitely get to make a way cooler balloon. I hope you're doing well, sir. I don't know what I'm going to make after this. What do we think? After the Scarecrow, should we stick with the spooky theme? Or go a little off the rails, something different? Because I want to make something that's not normally made on the lives. But I need like a, for one, inspiration. Two, a great idea. But it also has to be possible in, I didn't even start it. Look at that, you get some extra seconds. 21 minutes. That's what I gotta make it in. So it can't be anything too crazy. Scarecrow, boom. I'm making this design way more complicated. Now, when I make it again, I'll know for a fact how to make this way quicker. I'm gonna have to steal a balloon from you guys, per usual. Yeah, this is gonna sit right there. It's gonna be nice right there. Customized keychains. Love to make you. Ooh, make some custom. Well, if you gotta make two. For one for me and one for Brian. That's the rules. But you can DM us, Fire Red. That would be awesome. That would be really awesome. Okay, you don't have to make two. We'll share. But no, that'd be cool. Hit us up in the DMs, and we'll talk about it. Oh, I need this. Oh, and this. Oh no, we got a Stitch request. No! Leanne remembers making balloons at Chevy's. Yeah, alright. Hats off to Chevy's. No longer there. You should go in there. Next time you're in Chevy's, you should be like, hey, where's the balloon guy? He's the best part about this place. I'm just kidding. Unless you want to. Ooh. I don't miss the drive. It's the only thing I don't miss. Headless Horseman. Ooh, so I just make a horse. And then a dude. Stick body. Deal. So if I go like this. Okay. Okay, that's a... Of course. Hold on. One more chance. I gotta steal another balloon though. You can tell I'm all warmed up. Actually, the first balloons I'm making tonight. Yay. Yay. There we go. Boom. Boom with a little hat. I thought this was it. What? What in the world is that comment? I'm just gonna keep making balloons. All right. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. And now we need the brim of his hat. And then we'll draw a face, very derpy face, very quick, simple, and then we'll be done. We'll on to the next. Can we get 4 balloons made? I think so. I truly think so. The ASMR of the balloon. Oh, you are smiling. Okay, I was gonna say. So I said this before. I'll say it again. It is either like very satisfying or torture with the squeaking. So I wonder what it is tonight. Type 1 in chat if it's very nice, or type 2 if it's torture and you're just like suffering through it. For the balloons, of course. Let me see if it's alright. Hey, at least you have the volume up. You know, you could mute it. You could, but you're like, no, you gotta do both. You gotta suffer through it. Okay. Gotta hear the terrible jokes. So there's that, and then one final little thing, which is his 2 little stick arms, and then the face. Yep. Next time I make this, it will be way better. Right now, typically when you make a design you've never made before and you're just making it right off the jump, you know, just like, especially on live, it turns out a little sloppy. Unless you want to take an hour on it and do every little twist perfectly. So next time I make this, it will be at least twice as better. Because there's definitely a lot of stuff where I'm like, oh yeah, that needs that, and I'll save balloons, go in the right order next time. Yay! But tonight, passable. Very passable. We just made a Scarecrow. Technically, this is Halloween, but I think Scarecrows are like a year-round thing as well. I don't know. What's your guys' opinion? I've never seen a real-life Scarecrow that's not at either a haunted house or something in that same realm. You guys, is that kind of the same? I would assume that they have like technology that take care of what Scarecrows are supposed to do, you know? One by one by one by one. I don't know what's being said. Okay. That looks good. Simple but effective. I'm gonna do one extra thing to make it little more animated. No, somebody said farms. I think that's the only opinion we got on Scarecrows. Great. Somebody said farms. Well, I know where they're supposed to be, but I've been to a farm and you don't see them. Okay. Really? This is a nice little Scarecrow. Right? But again, it's passable. It is what it is. You see what it is. You would say it's a Scarecrow. Actually, you'd probably say it's a balloon first. Hey, hey, Swamp Nuts, you. Look at that. I made you out of balloons. If you were wearing a Scarecrow costume. I'm just kidding. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yay. I will say, yeah, it's just because, yeah. Okay, you got it. I think you got it. Okay. It's a Scarecrow. 14 minutes left. Let's make something cool. Now what? I don't know. Add it to the collection. Oh, actually, I can probably add this guy right here. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Let's do this. Gotta remind the people how to extend the live. We'll go as long as you guys want to support the live. And I am okay with that being only 13 more minutes. So, let's do this really quick. Clean up the workstation. Wasting time. No, just kidding. But I'm not. A witch. Okay. Everybody's stuck on the spooky thing. Nobody wants to veer off into something else. I know it's officially, the season, but we don't have to make everything spooky. Ooh, Tweety Bird. I made that not too long ago. Dragon or dinosaur? Oh. Wednesday Addams. Okay. I'll definitely make Wednesday Addams, but not tonight. Not tonight. Unless we obviously extend the live, because I want to make that one very, very, very fancy for like a YouTube video or something. And it's going to take more time. I like... Mel, I'm pretty sure we already made a shark for you. Remember that one time? Oh, Christine says shark hat. That's different. Not much though. Oh man. Xmas. What's that from? You got eczema? That's what it reminds me of. You got eczema? Ooh, Labubu inspired balloon. No. Someone is saying Nun. We actually did the horror film Nun last year, I think. So we're gonna have to like Scooby-Doo. We were just talking about Scooby-Doo theme night. Okay, I'm gonna make what I want to make. Which I saw this one, and the only reason I want to make it is because if you are a balloon artist, you're gonna see this balloon right here. It's gonna be hard to see it until I inflate it. But once you see this one inflated, you're gonna see a lot of "I'm jealous" from a lot of balloon artists. Ready? This is how you make balloon artists jealous. Boom. Mic drop. Everybody's so confused right now. If you're confused, I won't explain. I'll leave that as a lingering, why in the world are we talking about that? Anybody jealous? Oh, Mitzi jealous. Are you just saying that though? What? You'll never know. How will they know? If I tell them, but I'm not gonna. That's gonna be a mystery until somebody says it. I'm sure somebody can remember. We've said it bunches of times. Bunches. Like a banana bunch, Like at least 4 times we've said it. So you had to have been there that one time, the other time, and then the last time. And if you weren't there, then you don't remember. Mel's not jealous. Oh, so jealous. Caitlin's jealous. Caitlin knows, probably. Yeah, you definitely know. Okay. Can you make a dog, please? Golden balloon dog statue. Alright, can you send me money, please? I think that's fair. You ask me a question, I deliver. I ask you a question, you deliver. Okay, I'll keep working. I'll let you put in your card info and all that stuff, or put even better, your parents' card info. Takes a couple minutes. But I'm expecting it. You asked and you received. That means I ask. Okay, this is not the Hulk. Good guess though. Not the Hulk. There's no rhyme. Yes, I do need this one. I was like, why am I using this one? There's no rhyme or reason why I'm doing this one. I just saw that in the chat and I said to myself, haven't made that one in a minute. Brushing up on some skills. Oh, hold on. No longer ASMR. No longer. Oh, don't tell anybody. It's a secret. This is a surprise. I know you're thinking, Yoshi, stop thinking it. Not correct. I need the other side. Hold on. There's a balloon over here that I need. Quite honestly, the most awkward position to be in. But I got it. Snake. Ooh. Ooh. We got 9 minutes left. You're giving me ideas. I remember now, says Christine. But do you? Do you actually? Type it in chat if you do. Okay. So it's already been said, we are making, and in fact, a dino hatching out of an egg. So we're going to take this balloon here. Actually, this little nub on the balloon, they call those raisins. That little thing. We're going to take that, we're going to launch it through this entire balloon, through the other side, without popping it. Hopefully. Now if it doesn't work, we have extra, but not too many. Okay, hold your breath. This is going to be scary. Ready? Look at that. Made it. So, there's rounds and there's links. I think this is a 12-inch or 11-inch link. This is the bigger of the links. And there's the same size rounds. For whatever reason, if you make this design with a round, it's more squished, right? But the link actually, is more puffed up. It's like a marshmallow shape. I don't know if that's better or worse. Should I compare the two? You guys cool with that? I'm gonna do that. I think I have it around in here because it's kind of a mixture of both. Nope, just links. Never mind, I'm not gonna compare the two. Actually, I guess I could compare the two, but with this, not that one, with the green one. It's a green egg. Nice. What do links do? Well, for one, if you don't use them like this, it's a great way to link both sides of the balloon. See, this is around with no little nub. The link would have a nub right here, so you have 2 attachment points. This one only has 1. Yeah. The more you know. Okay. Same concept. Ah, looks like a sock and bopper. How about that? Whoa! Thought it popped, didn't you? Sounded like it. Oh. I created a hole. Hold on, stop! Holy moly. No. Try it again. Not me thinking the bag of balloons was coral reef. What do you think we are? Under the sea. Nope. Okay, I overinflated this mega size. But you see? Okay, that didn't prove anything. Maybe I just overinflated it. Let's just not talk about the last 3 minutes. We all learned something here. Don't trust this guy. I lied. Maybe it's the green ones. We're gonna blame the green ones. The green ones do the same thing as the white links. Weird. Okay. There's that. Oh, we gotta drill the teeth. Crab. Oh, also, Swampna, this Sunday, you gonna be there? $6:30 p.m. Swamp now. Making me wait on your answer, man. I don't want to lose it in the void. Alright. We have one baby dinosaur popping out of an egg because somebody said it in chat. So that's why you want to say your suggestions in chat. Who knows what we're going to make next? Baby dino. Wow. Holy wow. Yep, it'll be 7:30 for me. Oh no. Well, don't feel at all obligated to stay on at all. If you want to pop in and say hi, we're cool with that. But that's good luck. Good luck. I definitely wouldn't be on the I wouldn't be on the gym. Just saying. Okay, what do we got? We got 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left on the live, and you're thinking, why just 4 minutes? No. Because I set a 30-minute timer. And there's only one way to extend the timer. STL Garbage already did so. If you want to support the live, it's the way to do it. I'm going to pin it up on the screen right here. And if you don't want to, we'll end it in 4 minutes. So within that 4 minutes, we're going to make something. I'm going to have to do it relatively quick, which is okay with me. I'm going to do this because you guys have seen so many times before us make the alien hat. Well, I'm going to make this and you guys can judge if it's just as cool, not as cool, or even cooler. I don't think it's going to be even cooler, but it could be just as cool. I've been making this as a surprise, and it's been going over well. Or if a kid doesn't want to wear the alien, so you'll see what I'm about to do. So I'm going to make it right in front of you. If you're not already, I do want to say before the live ends, make sure you're following, because we go live a lot. We've been on a hot streak, and you do not want to miss any of the premiere fun. All of these cool things was from yesterday. Thank you, Keegan, for just subscribing. Appreciate it. That means you get access to the emotes. You get priority in chat because it's way easier to see your name with the POP versus nothing. And for theme nights, if you're here for theme nights, which you should be, you get the extended version. You get to see all of theme night. Boom, boom. Look at this guy. I'm gonna even do this. Normally I do 4 bubbles for the body. I don't know why I didn't. Just trying to get out of here. No, I'm just kidding. I want to be here forever. Said no one ever. All right. No, this is gonna be a good last balloon, I think. Actually, should I make it even cooler? I should. Just for you guys, because you guys have been awesome tonight. You guys have been absolutely awesome. Whoa, hold on. Let's do this. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Whoa, there it is. I'll turn off the lights. How about that? I'm facing my fears because I'm afraid of the dark, but just for you guys, I will, because I'll show you that this is actually really cool. 1:30. Oh no! Wait, you can actually see that? I probably shouldn't have done it. Yeah, a little foggy. Fog machine. Boom. So just like a little alien guy. Instead of like when a kid doesn't want to wear it, or I make this as a surprise, or I make a peace sign alien. So instead of both hands being simple like I had to today, I make one with the peace sign. So, what do you guys think? That's pretty cool, right? And even cooler, for the last 50 seconds, we're gonna show everything that we made, and then we'll do a nice little dance party. First, not first. This is first. We made not 1, not 2, but 3 stacking pumpkins with a boo ghost. We're good, we're good, we're good. We're back. We're back. Boom. We back. Guys, that's the alien. The light just brings it to the next level. Boom! Another 3 balloons down. Another 3 balloons to go. Tomorrow, though. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sharing, liking, gifting. All the support means the world. We'll be back very, very soon. Make sure you're following. Very important. Notifications, even more important. Guys, I'm out.